Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and today I am here to provide you with a Wipnchat. WIP stands for work in progress and today's work in progress is Mini Cushion Cranberry by Heaven and Earth Design. You may not have seen this on the channel, but I did start it. I started it over on my Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/RachelRayCraft. I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays and sometimes other days, but you'll find me over there then. And I decided to pull this out because I am waiting to start my Winter with DAC 2022 canvas until closer to December 1st. So before I get into basically the meat and potatoes, which is going to be talking about vacation, I would love to tell you about well, first the products I'm using and then answer your questions about Winter with DAC. I am using a palm pen from Enabler's Outpost. This one is a Flower Girl Blanks, so it's got a beautiful chrysanthemum in it. I love it. You can put a multiplacer on the other end if you wish for this. I found this in their website, enablersoutpost.com. You could also join their Facebook group. They are running a Black Friday sale, so make sure that you go check out Edward and Elizabeth. They have a YouTube channel as well if you'd like to go check out that channel. And just FYI, they do like giveaways randomly on their channel, on their pop-up lives, so give them a follow. I am using my Mini May tray. I have also Panda's Crafty Corner tray. Both of them are on Etsy. And then I have Art Dot containers, storage containers. These are those Tic Tac containers. I found this on Amazon. I am not sponsored, but it works for a picture like this. This has something like 89 colors or 91 colors or something like that. Ridiculous. So I really need to have all the containers. So I hope that you're all doing well and that you are enjoying your weekend so far. I would love to have you join us over on this event that's about to happen, Winter with DAC, like I said. I have an announcement video. I'll make sure to link it in the eye just above here. But basically, start any Diamond Art Club kit with myself and Wolfpack Diamond Painting. We're starting officially on the 1st of December, which if you have a kit that is partially started already before that time, that's fine, as long as you have less than a quarter of the painting complete by the time that it's time to submit your photo. The submission form will open on December the 1st. I'll have links here on the community tab, in my videos, on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. You'll see the sign up link. And like I said, you have to take a picture of a password that we're going to give you in that post to take a picture of your kit. So if you want to get your Diamond Art Club ready, you want to kit up the diamonds and everything, if you want to get started, you can. You can't do more than a quarter of the painting in order to be counted. You can do more than one painting. Someone asked me, can you enter more than once? It's just a one and done sort of thing. You can do as many paintings as you like, though. And what was the other thing? Oh, are mystery kits okay? Yes, of course, absolutely, 100%. Anything that is a Diamond Art Club, any theme, doesn't matter. Just join us. It's just a fun, low pressure diamond paint along. You don't have to finish. There's no rush. It's the holidays. Nobody's putting that pressure on you. Certainly, least of all me. So I hope that answers your questions. If you have more questions, feel free to leave them in a comment. But there is no Facebook group. You could join, if you would like to join a Facebook group, you could join Wolfpack Diamond Paintings Facebook group. I'll have that link down below so that you can go over there. If you want a sense of community, if you want to meet new people, if you want to share pictures of your progress on Facebook specifically. But if you use the hashtag winterwithdac2022 on your social media, and if your social media isn't private, then we will be able to see those pictures. And I can't wait. I can't wait. You can start adding your kitted up pictures if you want, but just remember that the form will go live and there will be a password that you must put in to the picture when you submit the form in order to be counted for any future giveaways. Okay, that's just for us to make sure that people aren't using old pictures. You know what I mean? So, okay. Anyway, I digress. It's supposed to be fun. It's just a fun little event. We have more sponsors, which is wonderful. We have Enablers Outpost, of course, the person that made this pen. They are going to be offering a pen for giveaway for each of us, both myself and Wolfpack Diamond Painting. And then we have DP with Sparklers. We have Tmall, and I'm so excited. I love Tmall. I love all these small businesses, and if you're a small business and you're watching this video and you'd like to get involved somehow, please reach out and send me a DM, me or Steph Wolfpack, and we would love to have you on board if you are interested in that sort of a thing. So let me see now. We're going to move on to another color, and you know what? I might move into the... No, I don't want to move in. See, I have recorded this video already. I'm not going to lie. I've recorded this already. But I got 50 minutes into that video, and then I realized, Rachel, you didn't answer the questions about Winter with DAC. People are going to be so confused. Yep. And they're probably not going to want to sit through 50 minutes of me talking about my vacation either. 3855 is the next color. 38. Oh, it's one of the last colors. 3855. There you are. Okay. So, we had a scare. And if you are on my Patreon, you already know, because I made a vlog video on vacation. And if you're into that sort of thing, I do weekly vlogs, and I did a special holiday vlog. So I took everybody on my holiday with me. And I'm going to try to be brief this time about this. So my mother-in-law, we discovered that she had a brain tumor the day after we arrived to our vacation. And we felt really, really bad because we wanted to turn around and go home, you know? But it was 4 hours away, and we didn't know how much money that was going to cost. And because we did this, we purchased this holiday as like a package deal in advance when we had the money to do that. And, you know, in the winter, things kind of slow down. We don't have as much money, and we didn't really have the money to turn around either. I mean, we would have if we would have if we needed to, but they all told us not to. But when we came back, as soon as we got back from vacation, she had surgery, and she's doing well, thank goodness. Thank you to everyone who has already sent in your thoughts and prayers and all of those good vibes. We appreciate that so much. She stayed very, very positive throughout the whole process, and she's doing well. She's in recovery. So the surgery is done, and thank goodness she's feeling good. She's feeling just fine. She's going to need a couple of weeks to recover, and I think she gets stitches out later this week. But yeah, it was a lot all at once. So and right before Christmas. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that she's okay. They're going to do a biopsy, of course, on the tumor and see if it's cancerous or not. We don't know that yet. So hopefully it's not. Hopefully. So that was happening in the background of our vacation, and it was hard to feel like we could fully enjoy ourselves. It's a good thing that we didn't really book too much to do. We just wanted to soak up the sun. You know, that was the main priority, if you want to put it that way. It's just I felt like I was a lizard and that I needed to just absorb as much sunshine as possible, warm the marrow of my bones before coming back to Ireland. It is just, even today has been a roller coaster. It's gone from 11 degrees to 9 degrees within like 10 minutes. It's going to get cold, and it's very damp and windy where I live. It's windy all the time because I live on the coast. Yes, I live in Ireland. If you didn't know that, I'm an expat. Well, I'm not technically an expat anymore. I married an Irish dude. We met a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. 745 is the next color. If you're looking for more information on how I got here and all of that, I do have a video about it. I have a playlist. It's the playlist is called Get to Know Me Better, and it's got like, you know, like my personal story. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, I know not everybody is, but if you are, that's where it is. That's where the answers are. But anyway, we went on our holiday, and it was fun. It was really good. It was relaxing. It was desperately needed. It's been a long few years, right? James and I love traveling. We love to see the world, love to experience new culture. We like to learn history, and we like to meet new people. Obviously, for reasons that everyone knows, we haven't been able to do that for a long time. So we decided that this summer we decided we would take a trip, just him and I, to have a romantic vacation. And we booked it well in advance and paid for it in advance. And it's the first time that we've ever done an all-inclusive holiday. So, excuse me, the food was prepaid, the drinks were prepaid, and it was phenomenal to have that financial burden, the responsibility taken off of us at the time of the vacation. Because I can't tell you how stressful it was for me doing my taxes right before I went away on holidays. It was so expensive. I didn't have any money left over. I think that I spent maybe $50 on myself on that trip. So yeah, it was a lifesaver. Very expensive up front, but once we got there, we didn't have to worry about a thing, and I really, really needed the pressure taken off. So let's do some pinks. Can we do, well, there's a lot of confetti in the pink as well. Anyway, let's start with number 7, which is 3609. 3609. I said 7, right? 3609. There's so many colors. Yes, so we had a few really amazing days. Most of the time, though, I'll be honest, most of the time we just sat by the pool and worked on our tan. That was it. But we went on 2 excursions. One of them was a whale watching tour where we did get to see pilot whales and dolphins. And then another one, we went on a stargazing tour. We watched the sunset and we saw, it was actually a full moon the night that we went, and we saw 3 planets. We saw Jupiter. No, 4. We saw Mars. Mars was not exciting, by the way. Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, and the moon. Wait. It was Mars, moon. It was 4 bodies, 3 planets. Mars, moon, Jupiter, Saturn. Yeah. Saturn was really cool, but I think Jupiter was my favorite. Anyway, how do I tell these stories? My brain's all muddled. I apologize. I'm feeling a little bit low lately because of everything that's going on, and James got sick. He's in bed right now. He got the flu when we got back, and he's still not feeling good. I mean, it's like, hold on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 11:35 in the morning, and he's still in bed. So that's not normal, but it's the weekend. I'm not gonna wake him up. But anyhow, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to seem like I'm bragging here. I did make the vlog on Patreon if you're interested in seeing, but my favorite parts were where we got to go stargazing together. It was really, really nice. We actually live here in Kerry, in Ireland. We live in a dark sky reserve, so it's possible to see all those things from here, but it's almost always raining. So, or cloudy, so you can't see the sky. The sky is beautiful, and you see the Milky Way and everything else, but it's very rare that you would actually be able to get to see it all. 3607. There you are. Which is the number 9. Okay, we're good. We're good now. Yes, so we would be able to see these things, but it's almost always cloudy, almost always raining. It's very hard to see in this area. And in Tenerife, they have a gorgeous night sky preserve. So no planes fly over the island. It's completely dark. There are no, nothing is allowed to go over. We saw so many shooting stars, which obviously aren't stars, but we're still going to call them shooting stars, right? When our eyes adjusted, it was magic. I loved it. I need to back up my phone so that I have those pictures saved. But an incredible night. It was definitely a night to remember. And when we went whale watching, now I got very sick. I was not prepared. I did not get Dramamine. I didn't think I'd need it. And because I don't normally get seasick, but I don't normally go out on the sea. And there might have been some clubbing the night before. I'm not proud. It wasn't my fault, okay? The experience was scheduled for Sunday, in my mind, on Friday night when we came back from the club, I got an email saying that it was now on Wednesday, which is the day that we were supposed to leave Tenerife. And I was like, well, that's not going to happen. So I rebooked it. And the only day that it was available was the next day, which was Saturday. I was literally dying. It was a whole thing. But we did get to see pilot whales. We did get to see dolphins. And it was really cool, even though I was getting sick on the boat. It was still phenomenal. Being that close to whales and dolphins, really cool. I worked on a lot of crafting while I was there, actually, and I finished a sock. So if you haven't seen it, if you're not tuned into them, I do make update videos that are called floss tube videos. And that's where I put all my updates for the other crafts I do, like cross stitch and knitting and crochet and that kind of stuff. All the fiber arts go into the floss tube episode. And yeah, I showed off my sock. My sock is, I'm so proud of my little sock. Oh, I just realized you couldn't see me placing diamonds up there. I'm so sorry. But yes, I finished the sock and I started my second sock, and I need to work on my sock more. That's the problem with socks. That's why I feel like I need to do socks 2 at a time, because I feel like I will just lose steam on the second sock, and I still do have 2 feet, so I do need 2 socks. But the rest of the trip, like, it was a fun experience, and I needed that time away to just kind of reset myself and enjoy some time with my husband, because, you know, the monotony of daily life, it gets to me sometimes, you know. It can get so boring. And taking just that little bit of time off. I find that at home, I always have to be doing at least 2 things at the same time. I don't know why. I feel like if I'm not doing 2 things at the same time, then I'm not maximizing my life. Does anybody else feel like that? So like, I will try to catch up on people's videos and lives and things like that while I'm doing other things, and sometimes I'll even do 3 things at a time. So, you know, I'll be editing videos, having them go up, listening to somebody else, and I'll be cleaning the house or crafting or whatever it might be, right? And sometimes it just feels so overwhelming. And I'm trying really hard, because when I went on vacation, I realized that I do better when I do things 1 at a time. And I'm not overwhelmed and overstimulated, maybe. But that's something that James and I are both working on, because I feel like during the pandemic, we both wanted to drown out all of the, it's just a lot going on. Do you know what I mean? There was so much going on. And it was hard to, there was a lot of racing thoughts that were not productive. We're both suffering from depression and, you know, bad thoughts. So using up that time, like filling up that time, is important. But now I'm finding it distracting to the point of I can't think properly if I'm doing too many things at once, or I'm not doing a good job. I'm making mistakes, or not doing something thoroughly enough, or forgetting something, you know what I mean? That is the reality of me multitasking to the umpteenth degree in my own life. So I'm trying to practice a little bit more mindfulness when it comes to how I spend my time. So I don't listen to nearly as much as I did before. I will put on, I'll put on a video on YouTube. Like, I've been listening to a lot of music lately, and then I will set a timer for however long I would like to do the task. And then I just try to be present in that moment. And it's helping. I think it's helping. It feels like it's helping to kind of center me a little bit. That's what they talk about in yoga a lot, is to find balance, to center yourself, to be present. And I was spending a lot of my time trying to actively not be present in my daily motions. So now I'm kind of trying to treat my life like I am in a Studio Ghibli movie. And if you know, you know. Basically, where you're taking each moment and you're treasuring each moment, and each moment is special no matter how mundane it is. That's kind of where I'm trying to go with things at the moment, because the brush with your mortality, I mean, my brother-in-law had, can you see? You can't see up there. There we go. Sorry about the glare, everybody. But my brother-in-law had a heart attack earlier this year. It was around his birthday as well. And then, my mother-in-law now, we're all just trying to take care of ourselves now. We're getting serious about it. I'm not 20 anymore. I need to practice better personal safety and health. So yeah, those are the takeaways from my vacation. Had a good time, really good time. I can't wait to travel again. We are leaving, the next vacation is in May next year. We're going to Toronto, and then we're going down to Virginia. So I'm going to see about organizing a meetup in Virginia, because there are quite a lot of people that I would like to see, and I cannot run around like I've done in the past. I just can't. I won't have the ability. I won't have a car. So maybe we can do like a meetup, and I could definitely organize a meetup. And then anybody that wants to come meet me, and possibly my friends and my husband, could do that. But that's in the future. We'll see. We'll see how I feel as well. I don't know. I might be tired. We'll see. I'm just a human. I wish I were a robot sometimes. I wish I could just do all the things. But we're not about that. We're not doing that. That was 2021, Rachel. We're fast approaching the holidays. So how are you feeling about that? How are you getting on? Is 600 in here? I think it is. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Let me know. I am just trying to hold on. 8:32. There we go. 8:32. That one is the box with the lines through it. Down here. I have signed up to participate in a Christmas premieres kind of a marathon. Basically, a bunch of diamond painting creators and by extension, other creators as well have joined in to fill up these slots leading up to and on Christmas Day. And the idea is that we've done it a few years now, but the idea is that if you're lonely, if you need some company, there will be these videos there that have a live chat. The creator may or may not be in the chat, but the chat will be live, and then you can enjoy the company of others during that time. And I've just received my time slot, so I will be going live at like, oh, I can't remember what time it is, but it's either 5 or 6 a.m. Eastern time. I do not expect anyone to wake up for that, but it'll be available to watch after the fact as well. But if you are in Europe or in Australia or, you know, New Zealand or wherever, then it might be a good time for you to pop in and say hi. And if not, that's okay too, because, you know, everybody's holidays is going to look a little bit different, right? And it's just there if you need it, if you need the company, because I know that quite a lot of people don't have family to go to or somewhere to be, and it might give you a little bit of company on that day. And I will try to be there, but I can't make any promises. But I am happy to be involved again. 9:15. Oh, this is one of my favorite colors. 9:15. I am really happy to be involved again because I do like it. And there's so many amazing creators. You'll find a lot of new people with this. And as soon as I have it ready, I will have the link for you. I'll have the link to the playlist and everything like that so that you can snoop around and look at these people and see what they're up to. I also really want to make a fun video for everyone, something that will lift your spirits. So it will likely not be a Wipnchat. It'll likely be something a little bit more fun. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, please leave them in a comment. Maybe James will get involved again this year. I don't know. If I can find it, I will link the video that we made for last year's premieres. Was it last year or the year before? I might have been involved in both. I don't remember. Last year was a really hard year, y'all. So, let me bring it back down a little bit. Okay. We're only at 33 minutes. Last year was a rough year, so my memory of certain things is unclear. For those of you who are new, I lost my grandfather in 2021 in February. So I went over to the States to be a caretaker for his last 3 months. Well, technically it was only 2 months actually. And things kind of just swiveled upside down last year. So I'm trying to get back on track now and get it together. But yeah, anyhow, we're getting there. We're all getting there. We're always a work in progress, right? So the next things on the list, we've got Black Friday coming up, so be prepared. Friday is going to be unreal on YouTube. I'm just warning you now. It should be really fun though. I think it'll be a good time. We'll see. I've got a lot of work to do, but it's enjoyable work, so I don't mind. And then we've got the winter holidays and all that comes with it. Winter with DAC is my priority this year, so I will be making specific content for that. And I will not be doing any kind of like daily update video, which is what I originally thought I would do, but I don't think I'm ready. I tried it during Halloween, the Halloween season, and it was really hard. So kudos to the creators that can and that do. But I've got a couple of ideas. I would like to know what you like to see from people. Do you like those daily updates? Is this something that you watch during the holiday season? Some of you are very kind and you say things like, I'll watch anything you make, which is really, really sweet of you. Thank you so much. But I am curious what kind of stuff you would like. Tutorials? Would you just like me talking? Would you like me reading stories? You know, that sort of thing. I have had some requests to continue doing the Grimm's stories, and I think I will. Definitely, because I'll have a lot of time working on my diamond painting, so I'll have lots of video to voice over. So I'll definitely bring that back. But I do, right now, leading up to December 1st, I don't really think I will be diamond painting all that much. So I will wait until after the 1st of December to bring you those videos again. But I hope you enjoy them. I enjoy making them. I really like reading books and stories and things, but I do have to be picky about the stories that I choose because it needs to not violate any copyright law. So there is one of the things that went into the public domain this year was Winnie the Pooh, the original stories of Winnie the Pooh. So I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. I love a good children's story, but I don't make content for kids, so it doesn't have to be kids' stories. And Grimm's, I don't feel like Grimm's are children's stories. You know what I mean? So let me grab another sip of coffee. It's nice and cold now. Thanksgiving is coming up. Oh my gosh. Happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. I hope you enjoy your turkey day and that everything is nice and relaxing for you. I will not be celebrating. I do not celebrate Thanksgiving anymore. Personal choice. I don't live there. Can't get the foods. Every once in a while, I will make like a Thanksgiving side dish, but I usually do that for Christmas because it's basically the same thing, right? I don't like to celebrate colonialism anyway, now that I'm an adult and I understand the original meaning behind Thanksgiving. And I know that people celebrate Thanksgiving because it's about family, and for some people it's just about food, but for me, that's not what Thanksgiving is, and so I don't really tend to celebrate. But One of the things that I do miss is coming together and cooking together, stuff like that. It's just, since I moved abroad a long, long time ago, back in 2010. So now that it's been 12 years that I've lived outside of the United States, I've dropped some of my, some of the customs because it doesn't make any sense. Now, Christmas is a very global holiday. There are a lot of Christians out there. So Christmas is celebrated in many, many, many countries, but Thanksgiving is just an American holiday. So it doesn't make any sense. One year though, I have done Thanksgiving a few times. One year I did a Korean version, one year with Korean food, and one year I did an American one. And that was actually the holiday, the day that I got engaged to James. He proposed to me on Thanksgiving in 2014? No, 2015. Oh, wow. And we got married the next year? Wow, we did that fast. Okay. Well, fast compared to my brother-in-law, who's getting married next June. Yay. I gotta prepare myself. So yes, I don't really celebrate it anymore, but there's lots of other things that we do get to celebrate. So I don't mind. It's a nice trade-off. It's a good trade-off. Wow, there's a lot of 9:15 on this canvas. I didn't even realize. So yeah. Looking forward to catching up with you all soon, and maybe after a week of not, once we understand how stable my mother-in-law is, and once James gets over whatever he's going through right now medically, I think I'll feel a little bit better. I feel on edge, and I just feel really nervous, So when I come back to you next, hopefully I won't be like this. But this is me. I don't know if you can hear him coughing. So I better get going. I hope that you all have a wonderful week, that you take care and that you stay safe. Make sure that you look after your health. And I will see you all soon in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.